Hey, Britton, how you doing? All right, so I've got your work up here. Let me just move that out of the way a little bit so we can see. Okay, you got the business card. You've got the envelope and you've got the letterhead. So let's go ahead and take a look at your branding package here. Okay, so business card. Listen, Britain, I think these are underdeveloped. I really do. I mean, I really would. I really want you to get out there and do some visual research and take a look at business cards, envelopes, and letterheads and stationery systems, and just take a look at some of the standard practice in terms of layout and setup. I think right now you've got a business card. It's just got the logo on the front, and you've got the contact information on the back. And I'm not real sure if this back is so stark. It doesn't have any real identifying features whatsoever. I would be, I'm perfectly fine with a two-sided business card, but you really have to think about how you're going to design it. So you have the logo on the front, just the logo standing alone. And then on the back there's no name on here, so we don't know whose business card it is. Business cards typically have an individual's name, their title, the name of the business, the contact information, meaning address, telephone, fax, URL, and email address, and then any other, maybe even a fax number or any other pertinent information. But this is really, really underdeveloped. I mean, there's so many different ways that you can develop a business card. And I think right now, just kind of this box around this centered type, I don't think it's very compelling. I just don't think it's very visually engaging. Take a look at some of the examples we have. I mean, I've left so many examples here, and in the other portions of the class, there's just so many areas that have outside resources that you can do some visual research and really try to develop this into a very, very interesting card. My initial idea would be to have the logo and then, have your contact information, your name, title, and then the rest of the contact information. I would prefer that than to have the two-sided business card. If you have the two-sided business card, what I would do is this. Again, I would try to establish this with your layout. Okay, logo, then contact information. Okay, and then on the back, I would just have the large logo. Okay, but I would definitely leave the mark on the front of the business card as well. So then we go to the envelope. I think the envelope is just fine. There's no problems at all with the envelope. That's going to work out just perfectly. I do want to recommend you research business envelope. Number 10 envelope is, it's not 9.5 by 4.25. It's 9 and it's actually 4 1/8. Right now you're at 9.5 by 4.25, but it's actually 9.5 by 4 1/8. So you definitely want to address that. And then the letterhead itself, I think, again, underdeveloped. You've got the logo, right? But there's no contact information for the company. So letterhead typically has all of the pertinent contact information located somewhere. Either you put the logo over here, put your contact information over here, put the logo here, put your contact information down here. I like that setup, but I don't think you need this outer frame. I think that's kind of impeding the relationship that the letterhead has with the outside world. You're just kind of boxing things in, putting them in boxes and kind of separating them and creating this visual separation from the outside world and what is contained in this letterhead. And I think that's a mistake. I would recommend not using that little box right there. Okay, so those are my recommendations. Keep working hard, and then don't forget, visual research is the name of the game here. You really got to get out there and see what designers are doing, and it'll spark some ideas. And I think that at this point, that's what we need. We need some ideas to make this a very visually engaging presentation. Okay, good job. Thank you. Okay, sorry about that, Britton. I wanted to add this. I just wanted to remind you to go ahead and take that course survey that I left in the announcements area. So here's the announcements area, right? Here's the welcome to milestone 6. And then right below that is this, please take the course survey. And I give a pretty good reason. I could try to add some of the reasoning so you guys know how important it is. And then here's the information. It only takes a second, Britton, and I know you've worked very, very hard in this class. And for that reason, I think you're opinions on the class are very important, very important to me, and I would definitely I'd like you to share those opinions. Now go ahead and take that survey. It only takes a few minutes, and I would really appreciate it if you just take a couple seconds to take care of that. All right, thanks very much.